The Brothers Karamazov, Book 10, Chapter 3. In Chapter 3, we have Kolya has left home, left his babysitting responsibilities, and he's on the way to see Ilyusha, but he doesn't make it to see him yet in this chapter. So we have him here walking in the marketplace with his young disciple Smirov. And so there's 7 people or groups of people mentioned, and one thing we learn about each of them. Number 1, Ilyusha, how's he doing? He's doing poorly. It looks like he's going to die. It looks like he's going to die of consumption. No doubt getting hit in the chest with a rock didn't help that, but Ilyusha is doing poorly. Number 2, besides Ilyusha, is the group of boys, the schoolmates, and what we learn about them is that 10 of them have been going to visit Ilyusha every single day. Number 3, besides Ilyusha and the 10 boys, number 3, Alyosha, what is he doing? Well, it looks like he is the planner. He's the background. He's the organizer of those 10 boys going to see Ilyusha. And here we get the only explicit mention of the main plot line of the novel. Kolya asks Smirov why or how Alyosha has time to be playing with schoolboys, worrying about schoolboys, when his brother is being tried or about to be tried the next day for the murder of their father. How does he have all this free time to be playing with boys? Smirov, we know, is a year younger than Kolya, a 12-year-old boy, and it seems like he is a faithful disciple. He buys what Kolya is selling, and so he's taken the role of young student and Kolya as this wise master. One thing we get, a piece of information we get about Kolya, number 5, is from Smirov, and we learn that Kolya has not yet visited Ilyusha, and so that is mysterious that in a month's time these 10 boys have been able to make it every single day, but Kolya as yet has not. The other piece of information we get about Kolya, besides not visiting, is that he is a socialist, and so this is quite a political commitment from just a 13-year-old boy, but we learn that he is a socialist. Why? Because Smirov notices how dogs are so funny that they sniff each other at first sight, and Kolya takes this opportunity to say, no, the dogs aren't weird, it's the humans that are weird, and we're the uncivilized one, and what we need is socialism. Now, where do you think Kolya got this socialist philosophy from? Well, number 6, we learn what Rakitin has been doing. So not only has the young former seminarian Alyosha been influencing the youth, so has the left-wing seminarian Rakitin, and he is promoting socialist ideology among the youngsters, and so that's where Kolya has gotten his new political philosophy from, is from Rakitin. And finally, the seventh group we meet are the peasants, and Kolya is very comfortable talking down to peasants, whether it's an older lady or whether it's a man with a frozen beard. He tries to rile them up. He tries to say something mean to each of them, and he comments to Smirov that he likes to rattle people's cages from every sector of society, and so he really thinks that he's arrived. He's more educated than simple peasants, and so he can talk down to people who are 2 generations older than he is. And so we finally arrive at the end of the chapter at the house of Ilyusha, and still Smirov and Kolya have not entered. That's for the next chapter.